Good evening. All World Stage once again presents the weekly underground TV show, New Wave Theater. Taped live in Burbank, New Wave Theater is a series dedicated to the changing role and responsibility of music as an art form, currently existing under the banner known as New Wave. With your host and guide, the charming and delightful Peter Ivers, tonight's ghost hosts and the crew, we welcome you back to New Wave Theater.
Hi, welcome to New Wave Theater. And now the weather. Step right into Vulnerable City, a place you might be vaguely familiar with already, where everyone gets hurt sooner or later. You can be sure of getting the short end of the stick and be left holding the bag every time out the revolving door of Vulnerable City. No one knows if VC is in your own head, in Canton, China, or in a car lot in Downey. But wherever it is, you never get told who or what you are. But not to worry. It's not where you're coming from, but where you really are. You take your chances and make things happen. Either you open wide or you're just a braying donkey in a lost parade. What really matters in VC is how fast you bounce back and heal from being crushed by the pliers of mortitude. Our moody New Wave forecaster has sounded a first stage herd alert, calling for rubber masks and liquid bandages today, owing to a severe loss of credibility and an equal increase in anxiety. So if you're at the shop waiting for the latest releases or appearing in tonight's Rayon Review, remember that an acorn in conditions fit for its growth will grow to become a mighty oak, while otherwise it's just one tender victual for a passing squirrel. Frank's gonna tell us why Castration Squad is back again. They're the most brilliant female visionaries of the decade! Castration Squad, a date with the late Jack Kennedy.
Don't ask her anything that'll make her sound like anything.
About what?
Who killed him?
Okay. Hey, I'm here with a really unruly bunch of spokesmen. Tiffany, you wrote this song and you mentioned Jack Kennedy. What do you like about him and who killed him?
I think he's the best man that ever lived, and Lee Harvey Oswald killed him. Are you sure?
No conspiracy. I see you say the man for the 60s, which you're wearing now, John F. Kennedy. Is that an heirloom?
Yes.
Were you political in those days?
No.
Do you feel it? You weren't even born. You know, you say you don't care if he has a bad back. He's dead. But you have a date with him.
That's right.
What's your fascination?
There's just nobody alive that's as great as him, so I'm in love with him.
So we worship him in the song. What does it mean, Mary?
She means when she dies, she's going to have a date with him.
A hot date. You too, Shannon?
Me? Well, I don't have a date with him. I have a date with Bobby.
Two sisters for two brothers. A double date. You know, biology means the study of life. You can also have a biology of language or a biology of smoke. And here's a specimen with the biology of the under part of the soul. DJ Leibowitz, the king of happiness. Here's a bunch of guys that put their muscles with him. Would you start the back now? Let's go. Sure. Here's a bunch of guys that put their muscles where their mouths are. What? Carl Stewart and the Connectors. Twisted Steel and the American Dream.
Well, and but you just don't care. With the neon flare, she swerves and swears, I feel free. You know it's gonna be alright. You know it's gotta be tonight. You know it's gotta be. Hey, it's gotta be. She's as cold as stone, has all the traits of a hardcore loner, and there's only one man she even thinks is really bad. That's twisted, stealing the American dream. I feel the end in sight. That's right. I can feel it coming tonight. That's right. And tonight we're gonna take on the mountainside. Tonight we're gonna shoot for the ultimate rise. Tonight we're gonna try things that never been tried. Gamble on making our suicide. So jumping to a rock and roll song in the dream, she's all I care about. Neon flare, she jump and shout, I feel free. You know it's gonna be alright. You know it's gotta be tonight. You know it's gotta be. Hey, it's gotta be. So good the way they slap the shot. Them old spring screams been waiting for this since early last week. The green sea screams a complete delight. A fishtail out in the solid night. The thunder rolls, packed and sealed and twisted, stealing the American dream. I feel the end in sight. That's right. I can feel it coming tonight. That's right. And tonight we're gonna take on the mountainside. Tonight we're gonna shoot for the ultimate ride. Tonight we're gonna try things that never been tried. Come along and making our suicide.
Carl Stewart and the Connectors came with their girlfriends. Here's a family portrait of Carl Stewart and the Connectors, the band and their wives. It's a first for us. Much better than the Newlywed Game or anything like that. You guys look great. Thanks for coming.
All right. Okay, go.
Hi, dear friends and neighbors. This is Shocky Bergman of Shocky's Shock Parlor. Friends are total strangers throwing pots in your brain. Have you got a friend or relative who's flipping out and you don't know what to do. Friends, if you know anyone who can't take it anymore, we've got the answer for you. Jump in a car and get yourself right down to Shockey's parlor. We'll give you not 5, not 25, 50,000. Big ones that will chip your teeth and fry your socket. That's right, friends. We'll give you a shock treatment that's guaranteed to make you forget everything. They're free parking while open 24 hours. And if you come down this week, we've got free Joy Brothers for the kids, balloon for the kids, and friends, we've got the lowest price in town. We're the largest shock parlor in the West for discount or rebuilt brain exchanges. Look us up in the book for the store nearest to you. Remember, shock is while smart people forget to remember.
The mystery unfolds. New dimensions of sound and vibration take you to places never before experienced. What about these guys? Here's Michael Bobby Sinatra. Looks like his dad, huh?
This is the master race. Gazer X and the Mommy Man.
Paranoid, the Mommy Man featuring Gazer X.
You goddamn kids, you think you got it made. Who the hell do you think you are, anyway? I see you on the TV, always doing the slam around. Well, you ain't gonna get away with it anymore. I'm gonna...
I mean, what's going on? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I want my mommy.
Help! Help! They're talking in a very low voice. I wonder if they suspect me. I think I better make some noise. The computers are trying to inspect me. Help! Help! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! They want to kill me! They want to kill me! Help! Help! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! I'm on TV! I'm on TV! They're setting up their powerful machines. I think I better act like I don't notice. Why are they spying on me? What happens when they start taking photos? Huh? Help! Help! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! They want to kill me! They want to kill me! Help! Help! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! I'm on TV! I'm on TV! Help! Help! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! They want to kill me! They want to kill me! Help! Help! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! The foreigners are coming! I'm on TV! I'm on TV! Could it happen to a nicer guy? I don't like it when they read my mind! Could it happen to a nicer guy? They want to take me to make me die! Could it happen to a nicer guy? I don't like it when they read my mind! Could it happen to a nicer guy? They want to take me to make me die! Hey, good! 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 We're going forward! Bad! 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 Good! 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 We're going forward! Bad! 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 We're going back! Good! 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 We're going forward! Bad! 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 We're going back! Good! 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 We're going forward! Bad! 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 We're going back! Good! We're going forward! 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 You goddamn kids. You think you got it made, huh?
I want my mommy.
coming. Gazer X, the mommy man. Mommy!
No more mistakes!
Mommy!
Hit the drums.
I'm here with Brendan, one of the prime forces of the LA music scene, new music scene. You think art should fulfill a role in a social function?
I don't know, maybe as a way of averting homosexuality. Art makes Brendan nervous. Art makes me nervous. Why does it make me nervous?
Art makes him nervous. I'm going to bring you one of the new breed of bands that's been coming out who support life-supporting elements in their music. Front page news. Reeves, Nevo, and Cinch.
The paper budget got swing. The daily news I read today. With all the things that it had to say. I could have just as well thrown away. Just too much. You hear about that stuff? Just too much. About you. Between the pages and the coffee stain, and mystery pictures that are speckled brain. The info teachers got my waking brain. The silly state of the nature you made. The smudgy paper like to say about the government and CIA. The brand new games that they like to play in foreign countries that are far away. Just too much. It's when you can't do. You feel like that's about you. About you. I'm gonna wrap you up and wash you with my oversized shoes. Be my parachute, tag your birthday news. Wrap my hand on and you know the blues. Be my parachute, tag your birthday news. I confess to document, that the document, the medicine chair. I put enough. I punch, put enough. Come on, but doctor, come on, but doctor, come on. Doctor is the cradle, I read before. Check your mental level, I ignore. Can't do like that, it's shot, they don't understand. All this money you do, they don't understand. I get a little bit older. 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 I get a little bit older.
Front page news. Keep your eye on the headlines. On with Reeves, Nevo, and the Cinch. Here's Reeves himself, Bob, Tony, and Dave. Reeves, I introduced you by saying that you were kind of on the new part of New Wave, the part that's refining itself and becoming more life-supporting. Is it true that you have optimism for the country and the world?
I feel there's a lot of trouble in the world today, but I have some kind of basic optimism.
Based on what?
Based on good music and where it can take the people.
Where can it take the people?
I
mean, you know, what are you really saying by that? Does an artist have responsibility to advance the race, help humans move?
I think we could say a word or two. What do you guys think?
What about Tony?
I think we could do it. Make them feel happy. That's the most important thing.
Get them out of their pain and suffering, huh? Is that enough? Is there a way to direct them? Is there another plan, another way of doing things that you can offer?
It'll grow. Once they keep listening and checking it out, it'll grow.
Do you think of yourself as a new wave band?
Well, it depends on what a new wave band is.
Well, that's what I'm asking you. What does the movement mean to you, and do you feel yourself a part of it?
Definitely. Because it was a resurgence, kind of a breaking away from the old trends, the older acts. It's a resurgence almost.
Right. Now, some people say that it's also limiting in its own way and creates barriers that keeps out other kinds of music. Do you feel that?
Maybe to an extent, but that's a pretty broad spectrum. Everything creates a barrier.
So you support all of the total funk punk and the total screaming?
Music is music,
Whatever's
yeah.
going to get people up and make them survive tomorrow morning and get off, that's the major thing right there.
All right, major thing. Reeves Nevo on the cinch. We hope you enjoy these picture postcards from our mental gardeners, seeds planted deep, watered by the turbulent ocean surf, fried in the sun-baked shame of the empty life. Home sweet home for the young and young of heart, where everyone is guaranteed at least one pillow and enough horseflies to bite his back for a lifetime. New wave music, the anguish shower from the dew line, the distant early warning signal of a society run amok, is here with warning entertainment. The bomb shelters of the 80s are between our ears, and it's never too late to go inside. Who are the guardians of the future then? Who's watching the children? No one but you and me. The parks are empty. It makes us wonder if this is the only dream in town. No, it is not the only dream in town. And we are not alone, which is to say we are entering into alien areas now as new wave music grows to make us wonder the further meaning and melody of life through its haunting reminder of the world in which we live. Obviously, we must quickly renew our kinship with Mother Nature, who rules us through the elements. We have forgotten how to communicate with the spirits all around us. We have forgotten to remember one more time. And isn't that, dear viewers and reviewers, what it's all about? On behalf of our producer, All World Stage, this is your hovering host, Hummingbird Boy Ivers, wishing you hemlock soup and heavy lids to the harmonious hammock of Hermes.
You have been watching New Wave Theater, a satellite production of All World Stage, recorded live at the Burbank Studio Center. Written by Dee Jove and Ed Oakes, with sound by Stan Endersby. The producer wishes to thank Bob Bechtold, Dan Boley, Albert Crane, Tequila, Steve Silas, the ghost hosts, bands, and management.
I'm the lightning bug, baby, the boss man of the moon.